Well, hi there, folks. I am miserably ill. Welcome to this replay crew. Yeah, I'm sick as can be. But as the saying goes, hold on just a second, guys. As the saying goes, Moochie Rose, sweetie, how you doing? I'm glad you're doing good, honey. It's good to see you. What's Longleat? Oh, cool. That sounds lovely. So you had a nice day. Did you do like a picnic with your family? Or did you go with friends? Are you in Japan, Mochiro? Okay. Isn't it late there? Oh, the UK. Okay. Okay. Evie, hey, how you doing, girl? We're just checking in with folks as they arrive in. I am sick as a dog, but as the saying goes, the show must go on. The paper will be due, regardless of how sick I am. So goes the studies stream. Paolo, you're always so sweet. You make me feel amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Evie. It is that nasty cold and sore throat that's going around. And it's in my throat, it's in my voice, it's pestering my tummy. I slept all day yesterday and most of the morning. You're sick too, Muchiro? I'm so sorry. Oh no, you're sorry I'm sick. I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes, guys. I'm really sorry. A little slow on the uptake. Hey, it looks like we may have an early visitor, you guys. Check it out. Let me put the papers away. Check it out. Here he comes. Here he comes. And there he is. The soda cat. Yes. There, are you happy? Can you show everybody your face? They like to hear you purr. Yeah. Yeah, they like to hear you purr. You want to show everybody how you can clean my nose? Okay. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Thank you for being sorry I'm sick, Muchiro. I appreciate it. So now that Soda's here, let's get down to looking through the papers here. and figuring out which ones are likely to use and which ones we're unlikely to use. So the sequencing and conversational openings, he's a Maine Coon cat, Muchiro. If you come by tomorrow, Muchiro, his brother is going to be on the celebration stream. He is a big cat. He is 22 pounds. And he thinks it's very important to groom my nose. Very important to groom my nose. Look at those green eyes, you guys. Look at those green eyes. Isn't he a beautiful kitty? Look at you, kitty. Okay. This is a nice long visit, you guys. Can you hear him purring? It's a nice. Your eyes are green and blue? That's beautiful, Muchiro. I love green eyes. I have dark brown peepers. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get them peepers? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Yes, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Soda has made an appearance today and has delayed the studying. He wants to sit and get all the love from all of the internet, apparently. Are you ready to be done? No. You're ready to groom my nose? No, let's not groom my nose. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow, I know why you're here now, because tomorrow all the attention is going to be on your brother. His brother does not love me this much. You will not get a show like this from Scotch. Scotch is much more standoffish. Fluffer! How are you? He is a good distraction. It's so good to see you, Fluffer. I watched your paint and ponder while I was sick this morning. It was lovely. We were going to start studying, but Susan, hi. Soda has kind of put a delay to the studying. You're very welcome, sweetie. You're very welcome. Fluffer did an amazing video this morning. They do a paint and ponder. If y'all aren't subscribed, you should be to watch Fluffer's Paint and Ponders. Thank you, Action Jackson. It's a pleasure to meet you. You have your own handsome kitty, it looks like. He is a handsome kitty. He is Maine Coon cat. The Tooth Fairy is coming back again tonight. Wow, she's losing them all at once. Sunrise Dawn, that's so cute. That's so cute. Kimmy Mac, how are you? It's a pleasure to see you. He is 8 years old. Fluffer, I think it just showed up in my For You. It just showed up. Action Jackson, welcome to the corner joint. It is nice to see you. Guys, I need to work on the intro. I like the idea of your favorite mythical aunt's front porch, but it needs some work. It doesn't flow well yet. Yes, your guest was interesting and talented, Fluffer. It was really lovely. I like your paint and ponders. Kimmy Mac, I've seen you around, but I'm not sure I've seen you here before. Welcome into the corner joint. Maybe you've been in here before. You know, the one thing about the cat and lip gloss is I end up with cat hair stuck to my lips. You're very welcome, Fluffer. You're very welcome. So we'll give Soda a minute here. He'll leave here soon enough. And then we'll get down to business. Oh, that's right, Kimmy. Now I remember. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Muchiro! Hopefully see you tomorrow. Take care. So today, guys, I've got to go through this pile of papers I've got and settle it down to the 8 papers that I think are going to be most any better. I'm feeling slightly better at the moment, but that's Dayquil. That's not the illness. I am nowhere near 100%. I am good to sit in this chair with the cat. It's about all I'm good for. My chest is tight. My nose is stuffed. You guys can probably hear it's in my throat. And until I took the Dayquil, my nose was running like a faucet, except there was nothing there. So that is how I am doing. How are all of you doing? How is everybody doing? Did everybody survive the dose of drama last night? Or are we not talking about it? Hi. Hi. I really need to get to work on my papers. I do. Okay, Susan, that's good to know. It's been an interesting week. It has been an interesting week, Sunrise Dawn. Susan, I'm sorry about the bad weather coming in. Our nice weather is finally coming in. It's supposed to be 70 degrees today. I thought about going out in the garden, but I just don't have the energy. Sunrise dawn, yeah. Liz is very hurt by Nora's response to the events involving her and Carrie and Zero Dark Tony back several months ago. And so took the time to call Nora out on a live. And Nora came and responded. I don't think that it's anything that's unfixable. I don't think that it's anything that's unfixable. I think exactly sunrise dawn. That's exactly what happened. And I think it's incredibly, incredibly unfortunate and another loss the community is going to have to bear. And I put it all on Zero Dark Tony. Yeah, Susan. So it was, yeah, and she's taken her video down because some personal information was up and it says it's waiting to reload. I don't think there was anything wrong with her video, but I think it might have been better had neither of those videos ever been posted. I think this was much better handled privately than publicly. It is his fault, yes. And I think Liz is in a lot of pain. And it's really important to remember that Liz is only newly out of the cult. And so I think she's still adjusting to the regular world. I hope the friendship can be repaired as well. I know how much they love each other. The kitty cat looks cozy, doesn't he, Fluffer? He is a happy boy. We're not going to get any studying done if he continues to sit on my lap. Wow, Kimmy Mac. He is a vile character. He is a vile character. I thought you had to be subscribed to receive a gift membership. I love them both as well. I love them both as well. It's incredibly unfortunate and sad. And had I been better, I would have gone on live last night. Are we done? Or are you just resituating? We're done? Okay, y'all, we are done. Which means we are ready to do some studying. I have got, it's random, weird, Wolf! You got a sneak peek? What'd you get a sneak peek of, Wolf? Did you get a sneak? I am feeling like warmed over caca, Wolf. Thank you, Wolf. I will read it in more detail in a little while. You got a sneak peek of the kitty? Well, that was soda. We will see Scotch tomorrow. I'm still not sure how I'm going to make that work. Because if we're going to be out in the garden, I can't bring Scotch out to the garden. So, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Yes, my daughter is better. It took her about 4 or 5 days, but I don't have 4 or 5 days is the problem. Okay. I do not have 4 or 5 days. Lori, how are you? Good to see you. Ooh. Okay. This long pile of papers. She got me sick. It's officially a party because Lori's here. So it's official, you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've got 4 more papers than I need. So I gotta 4 more papers than I need, which is fine. It doesn't hurt to have more papers than not, but the best you can get is an A. So let's scan through these really quickly and see if we think they make any sense. And we'll see how long my energy lasts, because projecting, let's see if I can project a little less. Can you guys still hear me? This study examines whether viewers' parasocial interaction with the journalists affects the credibility of a journalist and the credibility of the news message, as well as whether the journalist's direct or indirect address triggers this effect. In a between subjects experiment, viewers had more intense parasocial experience when the journalist addressed them directly rather than indirectly. Furthermore, viewers' intense parasocial experiences contribute to their perceptions of source credibility, message credibility, and news enjoyment. No face. Oh, my pile of papers. Yes, indeed. Kiddo doesn't want to give him back. Aw, that's sweet, Sunrise Dawn. Additionally, as predicted, a more vital parasocial experience indirectly affected credibility through enjoyment. The results concern journalist and news message credibility, and the importance of audience engagement in the news is discussed. Connectology, you are so good. Let's see. This one looks interesting. Wolf, I went back and I also looked at any papers that I could find on breaking the fourth wall, and I've got a couple of interesting things in here on that. And parasociality. Okay, let's look at the discussion. You like those, huh? Yeah, I thought that was a good idea. I just did a search on fourth wall and I got like 3 more things. The present study examined the relationship between the parasocial experience of TV news viewers and their perceived credibility of news sources and messages. The findings indicated that viewers who were directly addressed compared to those who were indirectly addressed reported higher levels of parasocial experience with the journalist. There's a reason that I call you all by name when you come in, isn't there? Higher levels of enjoyment from the news item and higher levels of credibility of the journalist and the news item. This set of findings together points to several interesting conclusions. Media credibility is largely determined by the source, medium, and message as perceived and judged by news consumers. As a result, we can use heuristics to assess a news source's credibility better. An official source is considered more credible than a non-official source based on the authority heuristic. The expert heuristic sees credibility as a function of the trustworthiness of the source. Some studies focus on the characteristics of the source, such as their physical attractiveness, gender, or ethnicity. The credibility of a news source can also influence the evaluation of a news story and its perceived credibility. These documents, I get them from the research library, no face. They are papers from different journals that I did a search for. And then I just printed them because I am terribly, terribly old. I am an elder Gen Xer, and I cannot work from not paper. So I have to kill a few trees every time I have to write a research paper. It is not optimum, but like I said, I can't read them on not paper. The credibility of a news source can also influence. Brad, how are you? The credibility of a news source can also influence an evaluation of a news story and its perceived credibility. Further, perceived information completeness may also affect credibility judgments about the message. In more specific terms, message credibility can be measured by news consumers' perceptions of accuracy, authenticity, and veracity. Hey, Jen, how are y'all doing? I kind of thought nothing was going on this afternoon. The current study, so Pup and Red, I am just trying. I've got 10 or 12 papers here that I think will work for my research paper. I need 8 citations. So I am just scanning through these papers quickly to see which ones will work, because I need to start writing when my head clears more tomorrow. The current study maintained constant cognitive processes relating to the source and message characteristics. So credibility effects were based on how information was presented rather than who presented it and what it contained. Direct address, including both gaze and verbal address, has been shown to increase credibility. Direct address, therefore, is an essential component of credibility. Additionally, it suggests that relational aspects of the message influence credibility. How audiences feel about the source, not only about the source, may influence their perception of its credibility and the message's credibility. Oh, Lisa, you're getting your ass kicked today? 9 dogs in the shop today. Your last video was over. Good, Jen. Connectology. I like that, Lisa. I like connectology. In one sense, our findings should not be that surprising, given that in the interpersonal communication literature, eye gaze is considered a crucial mechanism in initiating social encounters. Goffman. Studies of medical encounters or jurisprudence show that simply having someone look directly at us makes us believe what they are saying. Very interesting. However, it is needed to be evident that such effects would extend when the direct address is not face-to-face but mediated. One may speculate that regardless of context, direct address reduces the critical faculties when assessing a message and thus increases the perceived credibility of the message. Such notions must, of course, be tested in further studies. Yes, Wolf, I think it does either. I think it does too. A direct gaze triggered. Well, and Wolf, if we talk about this pulling the viewer in as a further function and tool utilized in the protest. Kristen, hi. You can hear my sick, huh? Orion wants to come visit you guys. Come on. Come here, puppy. Come on. No, you decided against it. Okay. So this one for sure applies, and I need to use it. So where are we going to put these? We're going to put them there. Okay. I'm going to read that one last. This one is called, Is He Talking to Me? How breaking... Oh, and this one, you're going to love this, Wolf. This one on Look Me in the Eyes, how direct addressed affects viewers' experience of parasocial interaction and credibility. 2024. It's a 2024 paper. Check it out. Oh, come on. There it is. 2024. Okay. This one, Is He Talking to Me? In this study, we empirically investigate the enjoyment-related consequences of the TV trope of breaking the fourth wall, which is when a fictional character addresses viewers directly. Based on the model of narrative comprehension and engagement, we assume... Wolf, did I send you my list of sources so you had a chance to look at those? Doesn't it? Doesn't it, no face? It does sound a little creepy. In this study, we empirically investigate the enjoyment-related consequences of the TV trope of breaking the fourth wall, B4W, which is when a fictional character addresses Dustin. How are you, sweetie? I can't send it right now. Let me see if I can send it right now. Is it hot down there? Okay, there you go. Wolf. Okay. Y'all, thank y'all for showing up. It just means the world to me. Based on the model of narrative comprehension and engagement. Really, Jen? So I'll have it tomorrow. Perfect. I am nervous that I'm not that YouTube's not going to say I had 3,000 hours tomorrow, you guys. You have to keep your fingers crossed. I may have misjudged it a day early. No, it'll probably be okay. That's what it says right now. It'll probably be okay. Based on the model of narrative comprehension and engagement, we assume that the breaking the fourth wall contributes to viewers' cognitive and affective enjoyment by intensifying the parasocial interaction experience. EPSI. Ah, Dusty, you're so great. The last season of political television drama, House of Cards, starts with the new female president addressing the audience. Are you still there, she asks? Do you miss Francis? Here's the thing. Whatever Francis told you the last 5 years, don't believe a word of it. It's going to be different for you and me. I'm going to tell you the truth. Hey, Orion. I'm not sure, Susan. I'm not sure who Dustin's speaking to. This Orion. Both of us. You're so sweet. Pardon me, you guys. You were kidding. He loves all of us. He does. is pretty amazing. I know what's happening is the cold medicine is stopping effect. But I can't go just take more, you guys, because I can't eat anything. And I can't eat anything. And the regular Dayquil hurts my tummy. $16, Dusty? $16 away from 500 subscribers? That's great. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to order some Theraflu. So that I am not trying to take yes, Ahmad can post Dusty's link, please. Two things. Marshmallows, because I ordered Malta Meal Lucky Charms last time I made an Instacart order. Sorry, guys. I ordered Malta Meal Lucky Charms last time I made an Instacart order, and instead I got Malta Meal Fruity Pebbles. So, thank you, Sunrise Dawn. So I got multi-meal Fruity Pebbles. So my youngest has said that I need to make celebratory June themed marshmallow treats. Oh, Dustin, it you know what goes around comes around. Yes. Fruity Pebbles. I don't like Fruity Pebbles. But I guess we're having Fruity Pebbles marshmallow treats for Pride, Wolf. That is what is happening with the Fruity Pebbles. Okay, whatever Francis told you, don't believe a word of it. It's going to be different for you and me. I'm going to tell you the truth. This scene features a break in the so-called fourth wall, a TV trope typical for House of Cards, but also many other TV series. Malcolm in the Middle, Fleabag, Deadpool, Wolf of Wall Street, Fight Club. By addressing the audience directly, exactly, that's what she said. In the right in not that way. That's what my daughter said. Usually the fourth wall secludes the fictional world from the outside in order to preserve the narrative illusion. Commonly, actors keep up this illusion by ignoring the audience in order to facilitate narrative engagement. When the viewer's presence, and thereby the character's own fictionality, is acknowledged, however, the wall is torn down and his attention is drawn to the film as an artistic artifact. How breaking the fourth wall. Auto cock rocket. I love Cricket's terminology. Auto cock rocket. It's amazing. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, I'm going to need to put you on hold for a moment. I forgot to give the dog water and he's miserable. So I am going to stop the camera and keep talking to you, but I won't be able to see you while I fill the dog some water. It's going to take me a minute. I am unorganized today because I am sick. Anything that requires me to engage with my own work is unpleasant. I don't even like watching my videos back, guys, because I am too highly critical, which means I get very few shorts made. Oh, I appreciate y'all waiting. Let's see what y'all have to say while I'm gone. Mary, how you doing? Your parents' dog is missing your mom and dad? That wouldn't surprise me at all, Dawn. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay. Conclusion. I am back. Am I back? Can you guys see me? Okay, good. Lisa's. Okay, good. General discussion. The purpose of this study was to investigate the enjoyment-related consequences of the TV trope of breaking the fourth wall, which is when a fictional character addresses the viewer directly. This narrative special effect might capture viewers' attention, but it also might remind the audience of the constructedness of the narrative. I'm sorry, Mary. We do just keep pressing forward. Guys, can you tell I'm sick? I prepared nothing. Nothing. I didn't get myself soda poured ahead of time. Y'all are getting all the behind the scenes everything. I didn't feed the dog. Usually I remember to do all that ahead of time. And guess what, guys? Scotch wants to come back. Come on. Do you guys know how to call a cat? If you blink at them, slow blink. There he is. The one and only. Back for a second appearance. You did shameless plug? Where'd you do a shameless plug, Lisa? He knows I'm not feeling well. Yes, he does know I'm not feeling well. Oh, you're just a little behind, Lisa. Okay. What'd you do a shameless plug for, Lisa? Yes, baby. I don't know if he knows I'm not feeling well or he just wants more grooming. Okay, guys, I'm watching how long it takes the Theraflu to get here so I can drink it when it gets here, okay? Thank you, Mary. I pray everything goes well for you tomorrow and that it's not terribly painful. I hope that that's the case for you, and I will keep you in my prayers. Yes. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You're just going to show off for your audience today, huh? Oh, shit. Fuzzy, are you still here? Not Fuzzy. Fluffer. Fluffer, are you still here? You have to get a CT scan on your lungs. He is a demanding guy. Yes, he is. That is why everything stops when he comes up on my lap. He wants what he wants. The way he wants it. He's not at all my cat. Scroll up in chat. You did a shameless plug? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to catch, Lisa. I scrolled up in chat. You think it got deleted? Oh, will somebody drop Lisa's new channel? Hi, Paolo. The cat is here to see you. Fluffer is not still here. I need to keep an eye on things, guys. Because oh, I want to make sure, y'all, that none of us miss. You think it got deleted? Which message, Wolf? Do we need to share your new channel, Lisa? Yeah, or it's getting awfully late for Fluffer. Oh, the plug. Yeah, tell me again about the shameless plug, Lisa. And let me get to the right place. If Sunrise Dawn doesn't beat me now that I'm here, we'll make it a race. We'll make it a race. Thank you, Sunrise Dawn. See, you beat me. You beat me. Okay, Soda, seriously, I gotta work on this. I gotta work on this even with you in my lap. The purpose of this study was to investigate the enjoyment-related consequences of the TV trope of breaking the fourth wall, which is when a fictional character blah de blah. This narrative special effect might capture viewers' attention, but it might also remind the audience of the construction of the narrative. Hence, we formulated conflicting assumptions on how the trope affects viewers' enjoyment. Based on the model of narrative comprehension and engagement, we identified two potential effect patterns. First, we assumed a positive effect of breaking the fourth wall on enjoyment through intensifying engagement with the fictional character, that is, the experience of parasocial interaction. And second, we expected a simultaneous negative effect of breaking the fourth wall on enjoyment through disrupting absorption into the narrative as the audience is reminded of the constructedness of the narrative. To test the assumptions, we conducted 2 online experiments manipulating the presence of breaking the fourth wall movements. We used 3 different stimuli: House of Cards, Deadpool, and Malcolm in the Middle, that varied with regard to their genre. Furthermore, we applied different scales to measure absorption Regardless of the effects we found were rather consistent. Regardless, the effects we found were rather consistent. In line with theory, both engagement with characters ouch. That was Soda Cat. Letting me know his paws need clipped. Yes, please, please go signet. Yeah. Please go subscribe to Connectology for Lisa. Regardless, the effects we found were rather consistent, in line with theory, both engagement with characters and with the text intensified enjoyment. The observed effects of the three stimuli were also comparable in that breaking the fourth wall moments enhanced enjoyment by fostering EPSI, except for MIT-M, while the effect path via transportation did not reach significant statistical significance. All in all, from the perspective of character enjoyment, breaking the fourth wall seems to be a fruitful TV trope to increase viewers' enjoyment. Okay. All in all, conclusion. The presented studies in this study indicate the stylistic element of breaking the fourth wall impacts viewers' entertainment experience. Although this trope did not affect the intensity of their enjoyment, our data showed that the mechanisms generating pleasure differ depending on the presence or absence of breaking the fourth wall. Hence, our study stresses the importance of considering a broad range of immense mechanisms when studying narrative comprehension and engagement. Am I supposed to be not live, Dusty? Did I do something wrong? I thought I was supposed to be still live. I'm just wanting to make sure I know. Now, where'd I put my phone? There it is. I want to make sure that I see my nuts supposed to be live, Dusty. Did I do something wrong? Oh my goodness gracious. You guys want to watch the verdict together? Who's got it, you guys? Okay, Maggie Haberman says Hey, out of there. The jury is filing in now. One juror appeared to glance at Trump, the other didn't. I'm just updating the live stream, you guys. Did I lose everybody? Going to watch it somewhere else?
Guilty. As we continue to enter in what we're learning from the courtroom, it's our belief that first 19 counts, I'm being told, the former president has been found guilty of. Counts 20 through 23 found guilty as well. So correct me, control room, all the way through count 23 now found guilty. We are now up to count 26.
Trump.
And count 27 found
Trump's
guilty
New York
as well.
trial.
So again,
you guys can hear this, right?
Here. He's been found guilty. 31 counts now of guilty as we wait for the graphic to catch up to the reporting coming from the courthouse. Count 33 and counts 34 coming in right now. Guilty on all counts. This jury in New York City, a jury of his peers, finding the former president guilty on every single felony count brought against him by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Aaron Katursky outside the courthouse. Let's go to you for first reaction.
Yeah, I'm kind of dumbstruck.
An incredible verdict on this day in May, late May. The former president of the United States convicted as charged. 34 counts of falsifying business records. And David, as the crowd outside this courthouse found out, a big cheer went up from opponents of the former president who had been massing in the park across the street from the
all
courthouse.
Counts.
Just a whooping cheer. And they can...
My understanding was all counts. Is that not right? On all counts. Yep, on all counts. I'm curious about the scene in the courtroom. Okay. Trump is unresponsive, sitting slack at the defense table. That's what we got, guys. That's what we got. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Whether it's for celebration or for loss, smoke 'em if you got 'em. It's kind of stunning. It's kind of stunning. I'm curious what's next. Right? Wow. Okay, guys, my plan is here that as soon as Brain Fog goes live, we're going to go over to her. Because my energy is just not there. You have Rachel Maddow on? Okay. Moreover, our data suggests that absorption can be experienced although the audience is addressed directly. This contradicts common assumption that viewers cannot be absorbed into the narrative and enjoy its stylistic value at the same time. Hence, narrative special effects like breaking the fourth wall can serve to further investigate dual reception modes where the awareness of the constructedness of a narrative on the one hand and the deictic, deictic, which one of you guys knows what that means? Deictic. Shift into the fictional story, on the other hand, complement each other to generate enjoyment. I'm not sure about that one. That one I'm sure about. So that's 2. That's 3. That's 4, 5. How many so far? Y'all got quiet. Y'all watching the news? On the user's side, distant YouTube and distant witnessing in the age of technology enhanced mediability. This is 2018. The rise of YouTube as a means of social struggle is progressively reshaping the relationship between macro-level international organizations and local actors who adopt media-based resistance strategies. Accordingly, this article addresses the following issue. How has the evolution and expansion of YouTube redefined the political relevance of viewership? To answer this question, the transforming role of the viewer will be examined through the comparison of diverse human rights videos which sparked national and international outrage. This comparison will shed light on how the development and transnational diffusion of new forms of online mediated communication have changed the social perception of everyday media practices and experiences. Ultimately, the recent use of camera drones and live streaming technologies will be discussed in relation to pioneering forms of collective digital witnessing and their implications in the contemporary political landscape. Boy, I think that that's appropriate, don't y'all? Let's look at the discussion and conclusion. In this article, I argued that the social political role of YouTube users is progressively changing in relation to the adoption of different video communication strategies and technologies. This article approached YouTube users as occupants of viewer position, points of view constructed by different forms of online audio-visual communication. Accordingly, online videos have been analyzed as visual texts which construct specific viewer positions, linking filming users to watching users through the recorded events. As discussed in the first section, the number of content removal requests submitted by governmental agencies has been constantly increasing since 2009, thus highlighting growing governmental scrutiny of online video sharing platforms. YouTube is at present the Google product which receives the highest number of removal requests by state institutions. You're back, Dusty? Is there any news other than guilty on all counts? Anything interesting? YouTube is at present the Google product which receives... Where's your cat? On my head? Or are you lagging behind? You're behind, aren't you? Soda came back up on my lap. YouTube is at present the Google product which receives the highest number of removal requests by state institutions on a global scale. Lovely. Indeed, more and more communities are progressively incorporating the production and consumption of online videos in their everyday routine, thus transforming the relationship between local actors and macro-level organizations. Escaping the control of state institutions, the global circulation of videos potentially undermines what I define as regimes of visibility, the legitimate possibilities of vision implied by national imagined communities. Wolf, is this good or what? Through the comparison of two first-hand videos, I argued that what interferes with the traditional functioning of imagined communities is not only the recorded occurrence, but also the new viewer position users are invited to occupy in relation to the event. Big Chief, hi. Have you heard the news? It's good to see you. We've had an eventful day. I am sick as a dog. While institutional mass media cooperate in constructing an acceptable and shared point of view for the whole national community, The expansion of YouTube has radically reshaped the set of interactions occurring between user and viewer positions. The popularization of smart technologies has enabled YouTube communities to develop new forms of video-mediated intimacy, which make each user a perpetual producer in potentia. Wolf, this is all good stuff, right? I'm not just imagining this. Hi! Look at who came to see me and stuck his tongue right in my mouth. Jen, your boy is here. If you're busy, or if you're not. Oh my goodness gracious. You can't get any further up there, Bubba. I need some lemon and honey. I do need some lemon and honey. I ordered some Theraflu Big Chief. It's on the way. Because the nut Dayquil is making my tummy hurt. So I'm hoping the Theraflu. Oh my goodness gracious. Seriously. Chill. I'm petting you. Yes. Look at your audience. They want... No, I don't want licked on my mouth. No, I don't. I don't want licked up. No, I don't. Snarfy, snarfy, snarfy. Yes, snarfy. Snarfy boy. Snarfy, snarfy boy. This is my Muppet, y'all. So, Big Chief, I ordered myself some Theraflu. It should be on its way because the Dayquil soda. Because the Dayquil, which is nice for a change. Exactly, Wolf. Yeah, I like this one. And then there's the one. Orion is hilarious, Susan. Okay, so that's one to include. I still have no idea what I'm going to write. I hate research papers. 40% of my freaking grade. But I have to keep in mind the ethnography part is 30%. The research paper part is only 10%. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just chill. Okay. Abstract. It'll be all right. It will be all right. 2 weeks, I'll be crowing with y'all about how I got an A again. Right? Okay. We're going to read the conclusion here first. Conclusion. It's almost time for my Theraflu to arrive, guys. And I am keeping a hard eye on A+, Susan. I'll be happy with a B. You guys should see Orion. I don't know if you can hear that. That is Orion running around on the carpet trying to get Soda to play chase. I began this study asking a series of questions to which I now return. What are the implications for the importance of certain linguistic devices and tools used in conversation interactions? On a broader level, what can reality television tell us as viewers about language's relationship between mediated illocutionary acts and outcomes of linguistic practices? Finally, are there broader implications for identity representation, relational communication, and power shifts in negotiation processes based on the examination of those speech acts made visible in reality television? Thank you, Mary. I really appreciate it. I hope again, I really hope that things go well tomorrow, and I will keep you in my prayers. My initial hypothesis that a greeting ritual that includes a component of goal-setting negotiation necessarily involves a dynamic of power negotiation which tips the dominance in favor of the tattoo artist does appear indeed to be valid. The point at which the conversation begins the focus towards goal attainment, the tattoo artist engages prosodic intonation, uptalk, and high-rising terminal devices to align the client's expectations with the tattoo artist's interpretation and objectives. This does not appear to occur during the initial turn-taking sequences of the greeting ritual, nor does it seem to be gender-specific. Gender identification of either the tattoo artist or the client has little bearing on the discursive processes. This may reflect a societal acceptance of tattoos as not being gender-specific, as long as there is open skin on which to create art. Gender does not seem to matter as much as intonation in influencing power dynamics and artist-client relationships. Through the analysis of a specific sequence of episodes on New York Inc., one is able to determine that power dynamics can induce shift in favor of supplier of artistic services, in this case the tattoo artist, provided there is an established component of goal setting. The client is requesting the service of an individual with more talent, expertise, and experience in creating art, and a use of uptalk or high-rising terminals during intonation. Paula Ola. The nonverbal and verbal approaches an artist uses to persuade, dominate, cajole, humor, or coerce a client are clearly reflected through intonation and high-rising terminals. If those elements are not present, one might argue that the artist does not achieve dominance in the power dynamic and therefore may risk a client's dissatisfaction or the ability for the client to remain dominant in the discourse, resulting in a lack of goal achievement in the negotiation process. If, as this study suggests, greetings and turn taking are less critical in conversational maintenance and gender comparison of the actor characters does not influence the power dynamic as much as intonation, the exchange of information through greetings and turn taking, which have been hallmarks of a polite society, may be becoming less relevant. During negotiations, then, one might want to be aware that a shift in power dynamics towards the individual with the greater expertise is to be expected, reinforced with intonation and high-rising tonality as persuasive speech acts. This, however, does not signal an unsuccessful negotiation outcome for the other party, in this case, the client. The way the exchanges are negotiated between artist and client also affords the opportunity for the client's satisfaction with the service exchange. It is reflective of what an ideal negotiation outcome would appear to be. Two satisfied parties who are content for different reasons, but work symbiotically to achieve a mutually beneficial outcome. Excuse me for a moment, y'all. Guys, that's Instacart. They have to see my ID. It is my delivery. They have to see my ID, which I didn't plan on. So give me just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. Behave. And I will be right back. Okay, y'all. Finish reading that. Just a moment. Y'all put up with me. Y'all put up with my silliness. You know, they don't make these for people who need reading glasses. Brian's toenails need to be clipped. They keep getting caught in the blanket. I'm trying to read the dosaging, you guys. And the peel here thing isn't working. There it is. 30 milliliters. Okay. Do I need to shake it? I should shake it. We'll shake it. That is the water going because I thought I got the kind I have to drink. I mean, I did get the kind I have to drink. I thought I got the kind I needed to put in a drink. But instead, Blackie Poo. Does anybody like cough syrup? Blackie Poo. I like cherry, but I sure wish they'd put different cherry flavoring in the cherry flavored cough syrup because it's not very good. No, it's icky. It's really icky. How's Trump? My phone is blowing up with the verdict. How's Trump's presser going, y'all? Language is the source of all meaning in social interactions with others, which drives behavior and actions of the individual in the moment. Artists and clients are not simply products of society. The television audience is not simply a passive entity as exposed to various effects of media from a viewing reality television. Television programs, our viewing of them, interaction with them, questioning of them is a form of resistance in and of itself. We hear and see the battles for dominance in the exchanges between artist and client. While this occurs in a mediated setting in a small sphere, it directly influences our study of semantics to include power dynamics and potential for manipulation or authoritative effects in conversational outcomes. Moreover, symbols unusually short. That's interesting. Moreover, symbols like tattoos become internalized and socially sanctioned through interaction. By witnessing deviant expression via a commonly accepted media format like reality television, television audiences interact with others via the communal watching of the program, while simultaneously gathering and interpreting information about body art, tattoo artists, and clients, thereby redefining their perspectives on power, identity, and even deviancy. That's a powerful paragraph. Moreover, symbols, like tattoos, become internalized and socially sanctioned through interaction. By witnessing deviant expression via a commonly accepted media format like reality television, television audiences interact with others via the communal watching of the program while simultaneously gathering and interpreting information about body art, tattoo artists, and clients, and thereby redefining their perspectives on power, identity, and even deviancy. I think that's a good one. And then I've got the textbook, so I still can get. Let's look at this one. This is the last one. Brain Fag hasn't gone live by 3. She's got to be really in the traffic. Distant witnessing in an age of, oh, we already read this. Camera Doan, human rights videos. Interesting. Okay, guys, I think I've got my collection of 8 papers. I think I can write this. Maybe. I think I can. Boy, at least that syrup doesn't hurt my tummy as much as the pills just really hurt my tummy, which is not any fun. Not any fun. Orion, 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 come here. Come, come here, puppy. Come on. I got this. Susan, you guys believe in me so much. It makes it so I can't possibly fail. Come on. Okay, guys, I am fading. I really want to wait for brain fog so we can room rate her. But unless you guys have got something amazing you want to discuss, you see me putting in the work. Okay. Ah, is this putting in the work? It doesn't feel like it, but I guess it is. I do keep showing up. I guess I do keep showing up. My goodness gracious. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you guys for seeing me. It absolutely is. I am definitely, definitely not pursuing my doctorate. Probably tomorrow, Kelly. You and Lisa both, Wolf. You and Lisa both, Wolf, tomorrow. Yeah, not, not, not. It's not my bag. Ain't. Ick. Hate. Awful. Make it stop. The only thing that's got me slightly concerned is that she wanted these to be about greetings specifically and not introductions. I will. I will. I just really wanted to do a room raid on brain fog, but I think I'm not up to it, guys. Keep an eye out for brain fogs live to come up. She should come up shortly. There you go. Keep an eye out for brain fogs live. And thank you all for coming to this short and impromptu sicky day study time. I will see you all tomorrow with my hair down, apparently. With my hair down. Catch y'all later. Bye bye.